Right, no more break. A break again, it was a break. Ah.
That's what we like to see.
Excellent, I've got the shield, and invincibility, and lots of rings. This is good. Let's make as much use of all of this as possible, and let's not die, more crucially. Invincibility doesn't give you air, though. That doesn't give you, doesn't make you immune from drowning. It won't make you manage to avoid drowning. Look, for crying out loud, Sonic, that is the opposite of what I want to happen right now. I duck to avoid the fire, but it takes everything away from the screen that I need to see to dodge the fire. Whoa, the controls stopped working properly. Oh no, no. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I thought he was going to throw all 4 of those, but I guess he did it off screen. There's no way I'm getting to the end with all my rings. I might as well just give up. But I'm not going to give it up. Just stay ducked, Sonic, just stay ducked. Aha! You might grow those back. Don't drown. Phew. Rob told me once that his brother, one of his brothers, believed there was some trick you could do to make the bubbles come more frequently, but it turns out that just like Mew being under the truck, or Luigi being in Mario 64, it was just an illusion. I'm also aware of the fact that I've only got 1 life. That's not a pleasant thing to be aware of. Come on, Bubbles. There. This is a little trick. I'm scared of... Yeah, the spikes. Like, I'm scared of jumping here in case I jump into spikes. Maybe we'll get 100 rings. Is this the end? It is not the end, is it? Is it the end? Is it the... Yes, the end! Yeah. Oh well. I was kind of hoping for the 100 rings. I need lives. Because the boss is bad. The boss is really bad. Oh, what's this now? No, small hiccup, but don't worry, we're back. Well, once again, let's just try and get through. You can take your... Even if you could take your time, you can't afford to take your time, because it's going to get faster and faster to spin around with the birds.
Oh, please, no, please.
Look at I like the candy, the red and white stripy circles there. There's several different types of red and white stripy circles too. It's like Sonic's in a candy store, where the candy is death. And goals! Sonic must escape the goal. What on earth was... What? What? Did you see that? What on earth was that? Oh, whatever. There. There was an invisible wall above Sonic. These special stages are the worst. Okay, I see. Right, the transparent red and white swirlies are good. Get through them. Right, because that's where the Sonic, the Chaos Emerald is after them. You're still not safe though, because there's still goals around here. But it's looking pretty good. All we got to do is get in there and get that red and white glowing Chaos Emerald. Whoa. There. Sheesh, 3 of those. Is it possible, folks? Maybe I'll actually get all 6 of them. Maybe I'll actually get all 6 before I finish the game. It's not strictly impossible. I'll have to see. We'll soon find out about that. Sonic the Sauce Hog. He's the naked bagel. Whoa. This is the bit I was remembering. This is the maze in Labyrinth Zone.
Whoa!
See this? Look at this. Sonic's getting pumped down those waterfalls. And that's going to just keep happening forever and ever. He's not making any progress here. You might be noticing we're just passing the same stuff. Well, you got to do some clever stuff to get past this. It's a looping corridor. What we got to do is, see that platform? We got to try and jump onto that. And the only place you can do it is there. Because if you try to jump on the water, it just doesn't work. When I say it, no, it does. If you let go of the directional pads, if you let go of the arrow keys and jump, then he jumps really far forward. Okay, that's how you do it. That's weird. Oh, whatever. I figured out the mystery now. Oh, but no, it's not over. Because I have to jump. Huh? What? Alright. I got to jump into that opening that just opened up at the bottom of the thing. There. Right, got to jump through there. There, that's it. Now I did it. That's quite a memorable part of the level. Oh. Oh. Let's get the switch. You don't know what these switches do until you walk around and get to where you got to go. You hit the switch, but there's no real sign of what happened. Oh, what's that down there? Is that a secret? It's probably actually where you have to go. Also, that's nice. The rings bounce up really high when you're down here. That must have been... Oh no. No. Oh, the continue had better take me to the start of the zone. I mean, the act. Yeah, whatever. Also, was that just saying I had one continue? I definitely got 2 continues. Right, I definitely picked one up earlier. So that had better not have been a display of how many continues I had left. That little Sonic thing vanished at the top. That had better not have been the one continue. Oh, well, whatever. All that means is that we just got to put our A-game on to complete this completely. We just got to try harder. Besides, we'll get another continue the next time we get to the special zone. Oh, nice. See that? Those blicks down there. That's what the switch takes away. See? Look. Although I should have used them to go up there, but too late. Okay, now, get the bubbles. And now... we hit that. Oh, nice! Nice, it went through the floor. Of course it did. Oh. Oh, double bubbles. Toils and troubles. Oh, yeah, you can't see them coming too. That's another great thing. Those ones, those badniks as they're called, that jump through the floor right when you're in front of them. And this is also quite nice. Dodge the spikes, Sonic. Don't be killed by something. Please. Oh, what? What? No, no, no! Alright, I'm at the liberty, I'm at the mercy. Please! And there you have it. That is exactly what happens with the bubbles, and we're back here. That is the... everybody seems to get that happening to them at some point. You need the bubbles, but the bubbles don't need you. That's some gratitude. Honestly, I raised you, I took care of you, I cooked your cleaning, I bathed your sultanas, and this is the thanks I get, bubbles. Sonic is really displeased. Okay, let's not die. Sonic. Okay, we gotta go as fast as we possibly can, then that's the last bubble you get, I think, until... Yep, gotta go through all of this with no bubbles. Dodging these spikes in this tricky trap area. Okay, now get to the bubbles as fast as possible. There. Alright, well they were close by. I was just caught by surprise last time. Sonic caught me off guard, but he's not catching me off guard this time. There, get the switch. And get more bubbles before we move. Before we move on, let's get more bubbles. We can't take any chances. By 2 lives that might be the only lives I've got left. Which is already wrong, because I don't have any lives. I'm not cool enough for Sonic, as we've discussed before. Oh, whoa. Oh, I'll be back in a second. I forgot where I was even going now. Is it this way? Is this where I'm going, or is it where I came from? This is where I came from. Not a waste of time. Wasted 20 seconds. Oh, watch the bubble. Yeah, the bubble came. I don't know how random those bubbles are. I don't know if you really could be just left waiting there for half a minute and nothing happening, or if it's got a maximum time it'll take till a bubble shows up. But one thing's for sure, it's certainly sometimes it takes too long. Good. Whoa! What was that? I'm sure I held the jump down, but he barely... Oh no! Oh, I remember this bit. If you don't get up there in the first shot, then it just becomes obnoxious. In fact... Oh, what? No! You trick! What was... Started going up again after I jumped up to it, you berks. Game's trolling me. Okay. Right. I'm not looking forward to the boss. It's just coming up. Wait, is this repeating? Is this another secret maze bonus adventure? No, it wasn't. Never mind. Ah, good, a shield. Get near the... Yeah, there it is. There's the bot. You don't have to kill him here, though. You've just got to keep going. You want to go as fast as possible, and whatever happens, you don't want to fall down. You don't want to get hit. Believe me, that is not going to end well. As you can see, I am now submerged, and there's no bubbles heading my way. So you've got to get up out of this. You've got to reach the exit, or Sonic drowns. And I don't know how long this lasts, but it's already lasting longer than I would like it to. But, phew, made it. Good. That's what you get for messing with the sods. Didn't even manage to kill him. You can destroy him, but you've still got to get to the end. Man, I did really well there, but I still had like 3 seconds left by the end of it. So if you get hit and plummet down, then that's it. It's over. But luckily, luck was on my side. Right now, Starlight Zone. This is a nice one, nice pleasant level. A nice break after that madness of the water level. Nice music too. There's a rather famous theory about the Sonic series that Michael Jackson... Oh, what? Hang on. There's got to be something. There has to be something we can do, surely. Michael Jackson supposedly worked on the music for at least some of the games. Sonic 3 tends to get brought up. People think that he composed that. Ah, haha, good. I didn't think that would work, but it did. Michael Jackson supposedly wrote the music to Sonic 3, but for some reason they didn't credit him. I don't know. This is a rumour that persists to this day. Sega's never confirmed it. Don't know whether it's true or not. Are your balls not going to come off? Ball? No. Right. He keeps his balls. Now, oh yeah, the fans that blow you backwards. I can't get past it. Have to do what it tells me to. Oh, don't want to get killed. There's a glitch that kills you, but it didn't kill me. Again, maybe that glitch I'm talking about is just in the Sonic, the Game Boy Advance port. Maybe. I'm not taking the risk. You can't tell when that thing's going to shoot the fire. Okay. Anyway, I don't believe Michael Jackson wrote the music for Sonic 1. I don't think anybody suggested that. Huh? What's going on up there? Oh, well. Okay. So if you hit those flashing blocks from below, they will make a staircase eventually. Is there a fan back there? No, there's nothing. Ah! Back there. Starlight Zone. Why is this place called Starlight Zone? Well, it's dark, that's why. It's night time. I've been talking about the zone. I've talked about a few of the zone names, but the first zone was Green Hill Zone because there's a bunch of green hills. How do we get past that? There are green hills, which are green. There. That's why. Second level is called Marble Zone because there's a lot of marble. All that purple stuff must have been marble. And there were supposed to be UFOs in the background as well. Space aliens were supposed to be canon to Sonic. Well, yeah, they did turn out to... Oh, no, please, no. Oh, no! 47 rings. Come on. Oh. Well, space aliens showed up eventually. In Shadow the Hedgehog, the big, exciting, epic teenage angsty game. Where's that fourth Chaos Emerald? That's the one with the gratuitous swearing that doesn't need to be there. The menu sound effects of gunshots. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog goes around shooting people with guns and riding motorbikes, despite being fast enough to not need to ride a motorbike at all. They didn't think that one through. No. But this is a million miles away from that. At the time of this game, Sonic and Robotnik were the only characters. That's it. It's funny when you think about it. It's funny when you think about how huge the character roster got in this series. By the time Sonic 06 came out, there was a billion characters. But in this original game, there were exactly two characters, Robotnik and Sonic. That's it. There's nothing else. As minimal as you could possibly get. Unless there's someone I'm not aware of. I believe that I still don't know if this is just a ridiculous urban legend, but I seem to recall that Sonic the Hedgehog was originally supposed to have a girlfriend, and that girlfriend was the pop singer Madonna. I've definitely heard that multiple times over the years. I don't know if it's true. That was supposedly some kind of concept that Sega was rolling with. Certainly would have... I mean, I would certainly be willing to believe it. What on earth? That was 1.5 minutes. These 2 acts would be easy. Labyrinth Zone's a cakewalk. Why wasn't this the second zone? This should have been the first zone. Green Hill was harder than this. I died in Green Hill Zone, I think. I didn't die here. And speaking of easy, what's this? Well, I'm saying, yeah, watch me dying. Well, you know, goaling. Goaling is the same thing as dying in the special zone. I'm getting to the special zone and immediately greeted with the Chaos Emerald. They're practically throwing it at me. What is going on here? I'm a little scared now. Why is the game suddenly so generous? Well, it's still technically possible to get all the Chaos Emeralds. There's 2 more acts where you can get one, and there's 2 more left to get, so... If I'm able to get to the end of both those acts in the final zone with 50 rings and complete the special stage each time, then we win. I'll be so amazed if that happens. Well, I don't think it's going to happen, but it's alright. Like I said, I've got a secret plan in mind for what will happen if I don't get the things. Yeah, so anyway, Madonna was Sonic's girlfriend, supposedly. I wish they'd rolled with that, actually. I wish they'd gone with that. That would have been pretty good. Because Sega were really strange. Sega were insane back in the 90s. Sega were really weird. I've not heard anyone say this, but I've felt this way for a long time. Sega were crazy. They were strange. They were weird. They did a lot of weird stuff. Just a lot of really weird things. And, yeah. I mean, it's been so long since I've thought about this that I can't think of any examples, but they did a lot of really strange stuff. They made a lot of strange games with just strange quirks to them. Just off the wall. Like that Alex Kidd game where it's it's like an adventure where you've got to walk around your house and solve puzzles and things, but half the puzzles are just make no sense and they'll kill you instantly. And then you got to complete the game, you got to get to this part in the second area where there's all these items there's all these items to buy and people to talk to, but the only way to complete the game is to walk up to some statue and pray to it 1,000 times in a row with no kind of hint, and then you get the ticket to the end of the game. Stuff like that. Sega were just weird. And I'm not making that up, that's what I just said. I think there actually are alternative solutions to that final level, but still, it's just weird. Oh. I think it might be Sega's weirdness that led them to do stuff like take the Sonic the Hedgehog series seriously. I think their strangeness is what led to Sonic 06, because it's a really weird game. It's just strange why it is the way it is. It's a dead serious game with a super fast blue hedgehog. He has a human girlfriend, just like Madonna, like I was saying. They decided to bring back that Madonna concept, I guess. He has a human love interest. And as people always say, Sonic's hands are twice the size of her face. Well, his gloves, I mean. I say his hands, I mean his gloves. His 1920s piano player gloves. Like I was saying at the very start of this playthrough. What? Why? There's nothing cool about 1920s piano player gloves. They're pretty uncool, really. I know there's a million cartoon characters that wear them, but I'm calling them out on this. What is it with the white 1920s piano player gloves that they keep using them on cartoon characters? I mean, yeah, Mickey Mouse has them. You know why Mickey Mouse has them? Because he came out in the 1920s. Sonic didn't. Sonic's got no excuse. Nobody has worn 1920s white piano player gloves for 100 years. Sonic is it's not cool. Anyway, now, Scrap Brain. Well, what an introduction, huh? Scrap Brain Zone. The final zone. I guess it's Dr. Robotnik's big fortress, because it's the final zone after all. Scrap Brain, though? The name is pretty weird, don't you think? I mean, scrap, sure, maybe it's made out of scraps, but where the F does the brain fit in? Let's rotate it that way so we can get the ring. I'm sure that ring won't be a horrible trap. That's not something that's going to happen. Oh no, what is this? I think I remember this. Okay, it's safe on the far left. What are you pushing against? Right, let's run down. I guess that it's made out of scrapped brains. Dr. Robotnik must have built a bunch of robot brains, but he's scrapped them, and the scrap has been used to build this science complex. I can't think of any other explanation for the name. I always thought the name Scrapped Brain is kind of sinister. It's kind of chilling. It's uncomfortable. Like thinking of fleshy brains. It's just a bit weird. Just grosses you out, really. Just thinking of those brains. What the... what was that? Oh, I've got to hold on to my rings. Oh, the buzzsaw keeps going. It's not stopping. I got to hold on to these rings if I want to get to the special zone. Thank you. That's. I saw that. That was unfair. I've got no other words for it than that. I'm so displeased that I'm scared. Oh, I just jumped in time. Ugh, the fire. You know what, I'll be glad if I can actually just not die. If I can get through this, I'm scared. I've got a feeling that despite the fact that I should have 2 continues, I think I've only got 1. And this is the final life. Got a bad feeling, folks. Oh, what now?